Hi, it's Petra Nemkova, and I'm here with my friend Rocco, and you're watching Fashion News Live. Now, if you click on me, the button here, subscribe for Fashion News Live, and you will get the amazing news from the best, hottest fashion shows and fashion events, and much more.
Welcome to FNL. I'm your host, Rocco, and we are in beautiful, sunny downtown Los Angeles, California, in the Jewelry District. Today, we're going to talk to someone who's living the American dream. Moved to America with nothing, started a business, and now he's a celebrity jewelry designer. His name is Greg Gregorio. Come with me as he explains from concept all the way to product on how he creates his beautiful rings. Welcome to FNL. I'm your host, Rocco. I am here with celebrity jewelry designer Greg Gregorio. We are here in downtown Los Angeles at the Jewelry District. You've been here for over 2 decades, and I want to first say thank you for giving me your time today.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be on your show.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, when I first saw your pieces, I was so taken back with how beautiful they are and the detail of the rings. And I know that you take such time and care and passion behind this. But before we talk about that, I would like to ask you, Greg, where are you from? Because I know this has such a big influence on your collection, on your design, and the way that you do your business and everything concerning jewelry.
Yeah, I was born in Armenia, and I just give you where I'm from. My whole family was in jewelry business. And the age of maybe 14, 15, I used to go to my uncle's shop. He had like small shop, and I would just stay there like hours, and he will teach me how to make rings. And that's when I decided that I really want to be a jeweler. And sometimes I would give him an idea. I want the ring to be this way or that way, and of course they wouldn't listen to me because I was like 14, 15 years old kid. And then I'm like, one day I'm gonna make my own, and I'm gonna make the decision the way I want to make the rings. So that was like 25, 30 years ago, back in Armenia,
In what city in Armenia?
in capital Yerevan.
Wow. So then you were 13, 14 years old. You always go to your uncle's shop. Your whole family is in the business of
We
jewelry.
have like 8 people from our family that they are in the jewelry business. And right now everybody's in US.
So it's in your DNA. It's in your blood. It's in his blood the way he does his work. That's amazing. That's why it's so beautiful, because it just makes sense.
Yes, of course. I mean, it comes naturally.
So bring me through the process of how you make one of your creations.
Okay, the first, you have to come up with a design. I always try to combine modern design with contemporary. And in 1996, when I started doing my own, I specialized in engagement rings. And what I do is diamond engagement rings, and something that it's different, but of course it's mixed modern with contemporary.
So is this something that you just thought of in a dream, or like was it something you saw other people doing and you thought, wow, I can make that better? What was it? Was there anything like really specific that made you want to get involved with first engagement rings? What was that?
With the engagement ring, I feel that I have much more to do. I feel that that it's my field, because some people they make bracelet or pendant, but I know that I'm good in engagement rings, diamond engagement rings.
When I was in your shop earlier, which we're gonna go check out the shop later on after, and you give me a private tour, you make different things. Can you talk about the different jewelry that you make?
Yeah, of course. All the jewelry, it starts from the creating the design and then making that on the box, and then casting it, shaping the gold, setting the diamond, and then the most important thing to making the final finishing touch, which is very important. So I'm proud to say that I went to all these stages. I know from creating the wax, designing, setting, making a jewelry from A to Z.
Wow. So each piece that you make is handcrafted from beginning to end?
Yes, it's handcrafting and every jewelry made in US, set by hand and hand engraved, hand set, everything done by hand. Yes.
And what different materials do you enjoy to work with?
It can be platinum. Mostly it's platinum in 18 karat gold, but of course it's available in palladium and 14 karat gold as well.
So tell me about the tools you work with at the shop. What do you, so you work with the wax, of course you work with the gold, palladium, platinum. What are all the tools that you need to make this jewelry?
Like you don't need any special tools. You just, it goes from one process to another process. So you just cast the gold and then shape it and then choose for the correct size diamond and then setting it and finishing it.
And do you have a favorite process in that? Like, do you enjoy to design it first, or what's your favorite process within that entire process of the jewelry making?
The best process is, I guess, designing the piece and just seeing it done after, like after polishing and finishing it. Those two processes, my favorite.
Wow, that's amazing. So then, how do you polish? I know it's a silly question, but how do you polish the jewelry? Because
I can show it to you in the shop when we go there. I can show it to you right now, but I will show it to you when we go there.
And then, do you have any tips that you could give to any of the audience at home? What materials can they use that they have in their home to clean their jewelry? What can they? Is it vinegar, alcohol? What would be a good home remedy to clean your jewelry? If you have a silver or gold, or what do you have, diamonds or whatever?
The best old-fashioned way it's the baking soda. Yeah, to just clean it with baking soda. That's the old-fashioned way that I can recommend.
So then you take baking soda, mix it with water, and scrub it with like a toothbrush or something?
Yes. Exactly, yes. Or just you can take it to your jeweler. That's the much easier way. But in the house, that's the best way, baking soda. Clean it with baking soda.
Do you let it sit in water with baking soda for some time?
Boil it even. You can boil it, but of course it must be golden diamond, not a color stone.
Okay, so you can take any gold, any diamonds, and boil it with hot water and baking soda, and you won't hurt it.
Yeah, if it's real diamond and gold, nothing will happen. You just don't have to cook it. Just boil it.
For how long?
Maybe like 5 minutes. It's enough. As long as there is a water.
Now, what if it's fake? Does it turn a different color?
Definitely. It will burn or it will change the color, of course.
So it's also a good way to find out if your jewelry is fake or not. You boil it with baking soda. If it turns color, you got scammed. If it doesn't, then you got a good deal and a good thing.
Exactly.
Now everyone's gonna go home and boil their stuff. That's a good tip. I had no idea.
Well, you always have to learn something.
That's right. You can learn something new every day. Wow, Greg, thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure.
Absolutely. Thank you for watching Fashion News Live, and stay tuned as we continue showcasing only the best of the best from all over the world.
So, Rocco, you've been in my shop. Did you enjoy your tour?
I love the tour, and thank you so much for showing us step by step from idea to the wax to the whole process. It was beautiful, it was amazing, and seeing all the diamonds and all the rings, I want to take them all home, so maybe one day I'll come back and pick a bunch. But there's one important question that I forgot to ask you.
What is it?
How can all the fans out there buy your stuff, buy your jewelry?
Okay, as you know, I don't sell directly to the public. So if anybody wants Gregorio engagement ring, they just simply have to contact their local jeweler.
All right, make sure you demand it from your jewelry shop. I want that Gregorio engagement ring. Thank you so much for your time, and I'm excited to see you again.
Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you for watching FNL, and stay tuned as we continue showcasing only the best of the best from all over the world. This presentation has been brought to you by RLG Productions.